Thanks for joining us. Talking about things you could do,
but you probably should not do
to your lovely guitar. So thanks for joining us. Check out that new membership page if you haven't done it yet. It's going to see
easier on your computer. Hit the little button.
Yeah, join. Definitely on your computer. But that's another thing. And click like, subscribe.
Oh, and hit the bell.
And follow along for all the shenanigans that are about to ensue. So we like messing with our own guitars.
That's true.
And people do. That's just the inherent nature of guitar players, I feel like.
Yes.
Me less so more than a lot of folks.
I feel like you and I share that.
Okay.
We don't really, we just want to play our guitars.
That's my primary joy of the guitar is playing with it, not tweaking on it.
I'm not a tinker.
But some people really do enjoy that. And hats off to you. But we want to go through a few our top 5 things that maybe you should get the help from a professional if you haven't done this before.
I mean, maybe if you were a tinker and that's the point of what you love, maybe this doesn't apply. We're just saying if you want your guitar to remain functional and you don't want to drive yourself insane.
And number 1 might not be the thing that most comes in mind when you're doing it, but this is what sort of started this whole conversation with Johnny.
Yeah, it was just a post that I read.
Where he's like, wait, what, people do that? Why would you do that? This could go terribly wrong. Let him have it.
Adjusting the pole pieces on your pickups. I just don't think I've ever done that.
I don't think I've ever thought about doing it.
I mean, I won't say that because I am like sometimes I have mental issues, and so I'll get things in my brain. Oh my God, this has to be right. But if I started that, I would never finish that because I don't know if I'd ever feel like it was where it was supposed to be.
No, it's just a disaster waiting to happen too. Of like your sonic landscape is going to be like a war zone. It's like he just took like the beautiful fields of France and made it the Battle of the Somme.
It's true. And also, we're not talking about like the actual pickup heights. Like I adjust that on. We're talking about the individual pole pieces, especially on like Filtertrons or humbucker. Yeah.
But we're going to talk about like 5 things you can pretty much do yourself too. So let's just get into, just be careful. Number 2 is a very dangerous thing. And we've seen it done multiple times to our various chagrin. Reshaping the neck.
Don't do that. I don't know how you even get to be good. I guess you would have to practice a lot on like kind of crappy guitars, and I actually own a guitar that the neck's been reshaped that is fantastic.
It was reshaped by a professional in Florida.
Yes.
Not in our back little woodshed because you like doing amateur carpentry and you like making rocking chairs that don't hold up.
That like my grandfathers used to sit and make these done axe handles with a piece of glass.
That's cool.
They were badass. People would come by them. Like I feel like he could reshape a guitar neck, although he'd probably never held a guitar. But
or Wayne Henderson, he does it with a pocket knife.
Yeah, that's cool.
Eyeballs, no measuring tools, but he's also a magician.
So like he's a wizard. Fungus came and we were like running for our lives like The Last of Us, he could still reshape guitar necks.
We'll get into that later, don't worry. That's another video. You gotta stay tuned to the channel for that. It's a whole bunch of Last of Us stuff.
I just believe it's fungus. My mind's blown. It's pretty clever, right? It was a new world for me. Yeah.
It's like, wow, it's gotta be like the normal zombie stuff. No, something different.
They're fun.
Number 3, since we're on the neck thing already, let's stick with the necks.
Probably shouldn't reset your own neck.
Yeah, don't do a neck reset by yourself unless you've done this a few hundred times.
It seems like magic to me. I don't even feel like that's a thing. Like, I just...
No, I've seen some folks do it and they've done it well.
Have you? Like, never done one before?
No, they're pros.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, of course. Yes.
I've sat there and watched it many times.
But it's just not, don't have this done. It's have it done by someone who is good at it.
Well, and these people I know, they don't seem like they're pros. They are professionals, but they're crazy luthiers, which seem like sort of homeless wizards.
I think it's the nature of profession is, right? Anyone you know personally, you're like, oh yeah, you're actually good at this skill, this thing.
I didn't understand you could do this stuff.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's super. You're probably going to break the heel, the joint. Everything's going to go. It can go radically wrong.
I would not try to.
Number 4 has also got something to do with the neck. It's still refretting.
I would say almost anything with your old frets. Like, don't do it unless you've been practicing on your old Squires. Don't take your baby.
I feel like you could buff them out a little bit.
I do that. Like I'd polish, level them. That's so polished. I don't know.
That's a closer stretch, but
even a refret things that go poorly. Yeah, refret.
You can ruin your whole fretboard. Yeah, that's the thing. We've seen that, and everything's sprouted out wrong, and we know you want to do yourself.
Honorable mention here to scalping your old frets.
Yeah,
not the list.
I mean,
But hey, if you try the refret and you ruin your fretboard, then maybe so.
Maybe go Ingve, and it's gonna be like a different color fretboard all of a sudden. So
Yeah.
I'd say go for that. That's easy. If you haven't scalped your own fretboard, piece of cake.
We do it all the time.
I mean, I do the equivalent. This guy was talking with a gentleman the other day, and he was like, "Is this?" It was an Epiphone. It's an okay Epiphone. He's like, could this guitar be as good as this Gibson Custom Shop ever if I upgrade? I'm like, no.
Oh.
I said, like, no, it's not. It's no matter how much luthier work we put into this, it's not just. It's just a different thing. And there's people that disagree with that. That's a whole other video, but it was.
I mean, it could be really good.
It could be really good.
It's not going to be.
I played some killer Squires
Yes.
without having to do a thing to them.
I was going to say, we have a lot hanging in the room over there, but.
Fender has a lot right now, and get yourself one.
Yes.
I think Fender price drops on Squires actually happened too. It's pretty. When's the last time you heard of a price drop? And looking for a Squire, go get a Squire now. Some of the affordable amps, I think, price dropped as well.
Nope. So they're even more affordable, is what you're saying.
Yes,
They're basically
so like
free.
now is a good time. The price drop happened on, I believe, January 16th, 17th. I can't remember which day it was.
You just buy yourself a Spark and don't worry about it. Be done.
Say things. Number 5, the classic, the love it or hate it, the relicking.
Probably don't relic your own. I mean, you know.
Let it relic itself a little bit, but when you're trying to do like the whole custom shop relic, be careful.
Well, again, you got a Squire, have at it. Even though it's sort of weird with if you don't refinish it because of the poly, but you got a nice American vintage too, or an American original.
Or just something with nitro. You can give it a shot, and you can maybe do it.
Maybe.
We've seen a lot of
I see a faulty attempts.
in this showroom as well. Some of our friends over the he goofed it up once. You like the hot blast, cold blast thing he did, and like the whole chunks right. I was like, oh, that didn't go so well.
But to be fair, though,
It looks good now.
I was gonna say it looked like month or two later, it looked really good. So now,
A year or two. I think it was like another year. But
well, I mean, that's what the edges started to wear in. I'm just saying, like, it actually looks really cool right now.
now what can you and should you try yourself? Obviously, 1, restring the guitar.
Please learn how to restring your own guitar.
2, you can set your own intonation.
Yes, you can. It's very easy.
3, you can do the famous truss rod.
Just don't force it.
Just you can learn how to do that yourself.
It's very easy.
4, you can do the saddle adjustments.
Yeah, like lower your action rate. Right.
And 5, you can do a basic great cleaning job on your own guitar. These are all things that you shouldn't be scared of doing unless you
Probably do.
unless you need to do. Unless you get like some high powered cleaning compounds from Lowe's.
No, yeah, just that.
Don't do that. Just get like proper.
Or unless you're Baxter and you just never, you just play guitar.
Yeah, why would I clean them? I'm not oily and greasy like some people.
Well, I mean, you know, hey,
I mean, you're not oily and greasy either.
sometimes.
I don't want to do that thing that when Derek was talking about we should do like a foot thing where we show all of our feet and you try to guess whose feet are whose.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought it was funny. I just couldn't stop staring at Derek's feet after he said it. I was like, I want people to think those are my feet. Just to confuse people. But
I don't think there's any chance of that.
I want people to think your feet are Sean's feet.
That could be, you could mistake those for, you know,
James's feet are Derek's
you
feet.
can show our ankles. I feel like the ankles are the giveaway.
Why? Because my ankles are so muscular?
Yeah.
Like muscular like a flamingo.
One's got thinner ankles than I do. You know?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't analyzed all of our feet that much. I've seen all of our feet too. We've all been barefoot in places, you know, usually at Merle Fest. So thanks for joining us. Share your own ideas. Things you think are super red flags, don't do it. And things you think that we didn't include that you should definitely do yourself too. Or try.
Or maybe you did all these things yourself and it was fantastic.
I doubt that. If you did, oh, well, that was a cool light. That's scary.
What's happening?
I think The Last of Us is happening now.
That was the fungus.
Oh, God. Get out of here. Thanks for joining us. Peace be with you.